Hello.
Hi, well, my name is Karen. What's your name?
Hello, Karen. My name is Ramzan.
Ramzan. Okay, that's great. It's nice to meet you. And where are you from?
I'm from India.
From India. Okay, that's great. And well, we have about 10 minutes. Was there anything specific that you wanted to talk about today?
Actually, I am practicing my speaking skill.
Okay.
So I wanted to do some conversation with you, like related to your profession, related to the culture.
Okay, sure. Like specifically like my profession and culture
Yes.
or yours? Okay. Well, I'm not sure if you saw in my profile that I'm from Mexico. I live in Mexico
Okay.
and I grew up in the United States, which is why I speak English.
Okay.
Yes, I wanted to mention that because it's important. I have a different culture than most of the people in the United States.
Okay, no problem. So, what's your profession?
My profession is, well, I majored in communication and digital media.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of this whole pandemic, I was a video producer, but
Mm-hmm.
then I got laid off. So that's when I started doing Cambly,
Okay.
and I hope to
Uh,
return to that eventually.
So you mean that you was producing videos for any specific company or for yourself?
Yeah, so you would say you were producing videos. Um, And yes, I was. I worked for a company. It was an educational company. They made
Uh-huh.
books and such for schools, and they had like videos that accompanied those books, and that's what I made.
Okay, great. So you were doing the editing and everything, right?
Yes, the shooting, the editing, the like animations and stuff. Even though I'm not very good at that,
Okay, no problem. So currently you are living with your family or you are alone there?
I live with my family. Right now, I live with my parents and with my dog.
Okay, with your dog?
Yes. Well, he's outside right now.
Okay, that's nice. And other than that, I mean, the place where you are living, so what is the best thing which you found there?
The best thing about where I live, well, in general, I think it's a very good city because it's a big city. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things, but it's not too big because there's like Mexico City that is very way too big. So this is it still has a lot of things, but it's not so much of a monster. We also have very
Mm-hmm.
good food here and good weather. It's not as hot or as cold as other cities. And we're close to the beach and close to the forest. So there's different things depending on what you want to do.
Okay, so you mean that you are living a comfortable life, right?
I would say so. Yes.
So, okay, no problem. So, I mean, you have the Cambly as an earning source for now, right?
Yes.
So, in most of the cases, I found that there are people who are living away from their parents, but you are living with your parents. So,
Mhm.
is there any specific thing because of which you are living with them or not?
I think there's two main things. One
Mm-hmm.
is culture, because
Mm-hmm.
here in Mexico, it's very common that people stay with their parents until they're older. Well, before it was until they got married, but people aren't really getting married anymore, so people just stay with their parents for a while. Whereas at least I feel like in the U.S. and in Canada, if you're like 18 or 19 or 20 and you still live with your parents, is kind of like looked down on. They think of it as a
Okay.
bad thing. So there is a pressure to move out sooner. So that's the first thing, like cultural differences. The second thing is that I'm currently saving money, so that's why I don't
Mm-hmm.
live. I haven't moved out. I could afford to if I wanted to, but I'm saving money, and my parents understand that.
Okay, so you mean that you are utilizing your parents' money right now?
Well, it's not that I'm utilizing it. I don't ask them for money. I pay for my own things. But, I don't pay rent and stuff like that. I don't pay bills.
Yes. So you mean that there are those major expenses you are not spending outside, and that's why you are living in your home and just saving your money which you are earning, right?
Yes, exactly. I mean, I do help. I do help out with the home. I do buy groceries and things like that. But most of like the
Mm-hmm.
major expenses that I would have if I was living by myself, I don't have them.
Okay, that's great. And other than that, you got married yet, or you are not?
I am not married.
Okay, so after marriage, you will be leaving your parents, right?
No, after marriage, I definitely would not be living with my parents. If I were to get married, I don't think doesn't seem like something that would be comfortable either for me or for my parents or for whoever I end up
Okay.
getting married with.
Yes, yes, of course. So at that moment, you will be living with your parents. I mean, you will not live with your parents, but you will move away, right?
Yes, exactly. Although I think it's much more likely that I'll probably move away by myself
Mm-hmm.
before I get married. That's just what's most likely to happen.
Okay, so you mean that in that way, you actually try to manage that you choose a specific boyfriend, and accordingly you get married and live away from your home, right?
Right, at some point. Yes, but I still think before we get married, I'm probably going to move out just because of you know, possibly I might move to another city. I might try to pursue other opportunities. So that's why I might move out by myself first.
Okay, so you mean that decision would be on yourself. Your parents will not decide anything, right?
Right. No, I decide.
Yes, great. Okay, that's really fine. And in your education, you graduated.
Yes, I graduated university almost 4 years ago.
Okay, so what was the subjects over there?
Or what was my major? My
Yes.
my major was communication and digital media.
Okay, so digital media, you mean videography and all. These are the things.
Yes, that like that, but also things like YouTube and social media, like being able to manage all of that. That's what digital media is.
So digital marketing type of things.
Yes, that's not my field because it's a very wide field, but there are
Yes.
people that I went to school with who are now focused on digital marketing.
Okay, so you have your friends who are working in digital marketing.
Right, yes.
Okay, so they are working in a company or they are having their own businesses.
Most of them work in companies. I have a friend, for example, who has a job at a company, but he's also a
Mm-hmm.
freelancer on the side. So he has like his own
Okay.
clients that he does designs for.
Okay. Designs means he is a developer and designer.
Oh, he's a graphic designer. So
Okay.
yeah, things like logos and maybe like Facebook posts and things like that.
Yes, yes, that's great. Okay, that's great. And I mean, you have the option to do the freelancing. So have you tried it before?
I have not tried it before. I feel like if I was a freelancer, I would probably be more focused on videos. But that's
Mm-hmm.
part of the reason why I'm saving money right now because I don't have very good gear. The camera I have is very old, it's not very good. So I want to be able to invest in some good equipment before I start freelancing.
Okay, so you mean that you will be freelancing in video making?
Most likely because digital marketing, while it's very interesting, it's not what I really like.
Okay, that's really nice. And yes, of course, in that way you can proceed. And even in the freelancing, there are people who are earning a lot of money because of their skills. So, of course, if you will be starting there, then definitely you will have more options.
Right. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of flexibility, you only do what you want and things like that. So, And we're
Yes.
running out of time, but it was very nice
Okay,
talking to
thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you, and I hope you have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.